I was elbow-deep in a hay bale, trying to soothe a pregnant heifer in labor, when a sharp, high-pitched barking cut through the air too close for comfort. Then came the pounding of hoofs. I spun around just in time to see a golden blur streak between the cows, sparking a full-on stampede across my back pasture. One of them, Daisy, our gentlest and tiniest, slipped in the mud and let out a cry that hit me like a punch to the gut. That dog wasn't just messing around and the woman yelling after it from the fence line. She was laughing. That was the day Lisa Hargrove crashed into my ranch. No knock, no wave, just an unleashed, oversized dog she called Freedom. I don't know what she thought she'd find out here in the sticks. Maybe wine tours or goat yoga. But she wasn't ready for this, and I sure wasn't ready for her. Lisa had just moved into the old Miller place down the dirt road, a few acres off but close enough that I could spot her tacky solar-powered flamingos blinking in the night. Her California plates and Dog Mom Va CEO bumper sticker stood out on her pristine truck. Her VYB, though, far from spotless. I met her properly the next morning. She rolled up in a gleaming white SUV while I was fixing the fence her dog's chaos had trashed the day before. Her window slid down with a soft hum and she flashed a smile like she'd just left a spin class. "Morning," she chirped. "You must be the cowboy next door." "Morning," I said, glancing at her giant golden retriever, Max, now drooling out the window like a lunatic. "Guess that makes you the dog owner whose mutt ran my cattle yesterday." She blinked, clearly not used to pushback. "Oh, Max?" He was just playing. "Your cows look like they could use a workout anyway." I bit my cheek to keep from losing it. "One of those cows is pregnant and limping now. It's not a game when you're spooking livestock. That's a crime out here." Her face twisted into a mix of amusement and annoyance. "A crime? Come on. It's not like he bit one. Are you seriously mad over a few? What do you call them?" "Moo cows." I gave her a blank stare and turned back to the fence. "There's a leash law, ma'am. Even out here. Sheriff doesn't mess around with dogs harassing livestock." She scoffed. "I know my rights. I've got a cousin who's a lawyer. Besides, this is America. Dogs should run free." I wanted to tell her Freedom didn't mean terrorizing pregnant heifers or wrecking private property, but I held back. People like Lisa don't listen, they just wait to talk. Things went quiet for a few days. I thought maybe she'd gotten the hint. But then, like clockwork, it happened again. I was cleaning the pens when Max's familiar barking erupted. He tore through the north pasture like a tornado, scattering the herd in a cloud of dust and panic. I grabbed my phone, caught a quick video, then waved my arms and whistled, trying to herd him off. No dice. Lisa didn't seem the type to teach anything beyond a selfie pose. She jogged over in yoga pants and a neon hoodie, acting like this was a casual stroll instead of a crisis. "He's just so full of energy," she laughed. "He loves making friends." "These aren't friends," I snapped. "They're 1,000-pound animals with instincts and calves on the way." She rolled her eyes. "You need to chill. I didn't move here to be bossed around by cowfolk." That night, I filed a report with the county and set up trail cams along the property line. I was done playing nice. It wasn't just the damagite, it was her total disrespect, treating my animals like props in her little fantasy. She'd stroll across my field with Max like it was hers, even setting up a chair by the south gate once to watch the sunset, her dog pacing my pasture's edge. I tried politeness, a warning letter. A copy of the livestock protection law dropped in her mailbox. Her reply? A note on my truck: "Don't be such a drama rancher." It felt personal now. Every fix I made, she undid. Every piece I sought, she shattered. Max wasn't vicious, just wild and untrained, dangerous in a place like this. Then came the breaking point. It was a quiet, cloudy Sunday. I was checking on Daisy, who'd been recovering from her fall, when I saw the north gate swinging open, chain undone. Before I could react, Max barreled through, barking like a madman, straight for Daisy. She stumbled, weak still, as he circled her. I yelled, sprinted, threw a rake. Nothing stopped him. Finally, I tackled him, full on in the mud, grabbing his collar as he thrashed. For a moment, I saw panic in his eyes, not malice, just a dog lost in chaos. He wasn't the issue. His owner was. Lisa ran up, late as always, gasping like I'd tackled her kid. "What are you doing? You can't touch my dog. Your dog was about to kill my cow," I roared, no calm left. "This is livestock harassment. One more time and it's not just a finite seizure." "Got it." She opened her mouth, then shut it. That silence said more than her excuses ever had. But it didn't last. Less than a day later, a note was taped to my gate, sealed with a paw print sticker. Her bubbly handwriting read, "Let's be neighborly. We came here for peace, not petty threats. Keep your cows out of my dog's play area." Lisa, smiley face. I laughed, crumpled it, and tossed it in the burn barrel. It wasn't ignorance, Anna Marie, it was entitlement with a side of fake charm. She acted like my cows were invading her space, ignoring the fences between us. I took a breath, grabbed some barbed wire, and reinforced the back fence where Max kept slipping through. I didn't want a war, but I wasn't about to let her turn my ranch into her playground. A few days passed quietly. I was working the far side of the property. But when I checked the north pasture again, I found tire tracks cutting across the ditch right up to my fence. Dog prints crisscrossed the dirt, frantic and fresh, with cow hair snagged in the wire and a broken gate latch. Forced open again. No hesitation this time. I drove to the county, filed another complaint with trail cam shots, and called Sheriff Brooks. He picked up, voice steady as ever, like he'd been waiting. I laid it out. After a pause, he said, "All right, I'll swing by tomorrow. Let's make it official." Sheriff Brooks was a lanky guy, all slow moves and heavy words. We'd grown up together, chasing lizards by the creek. He didn't rush, didn't overreact, but he didn't buy excuses either. Next morning, I was fixing the latch when his cruiser rolled up, radio buzzing faintly. He stepped out, tipped his hat, and scanned the field. "Morning," he said. "Heard you've got a dog problem." "You could say that," I replied, handing him a folder: photos, complaints, Daisy's vet bill, Lisa's note. He flipped through it, nodding, then glanced toward her place. "She home?" "Dunno," I said, "but she shows up when she feels wronged." Right on cue, her SUV rumbled down the path. She hopped out in workout gear, beaming like this was a friendly chat. "Oh, Sheriff," she cooed. "Everything okay?" Brooks gave her a slow nod. "Got complaints? Thought I'd check it out." Her smile didn't waver. "Just a misunderstanding. My dog's got anxiety, needs to roam. It's his nature." Brooks didn't flinch. "He licensed with the county?" Her grin faltered. "I didn't think that was a thing out here." "It is," he said, jotting something down. "Rabies certificate?" "I think so," she stammered. "Pretty sure I did that before moving. "You have it or you don't," he said. "But this ain't just about shots. It's livestock harassment, a misdemeanor." Her jaw dropped. "Misdemeanor? You're kidding. You're gonna arrest me over a dog barking at a cow?" "Not yet," Brooks said, unfazed. "This is your warning. Next time's a citation. 3 citations, you're in court." She sputtered. "I've got a lawyer cousin." "Good," he said, heading back to his truck. "They can explain the livestock laws." She glared at me as he drove off. "You're really dragging this out, huh? Smart way to make enemies." "Not after enemies," I said. "Just keeping my cows alive." She stormed off, muttering. I figured that'd be it, but Lisa wasn't one to quit. Next day, she emailed me a PDF, Cattle Commis va Canine Benefits, full of blog nonsense about cows thriving on positive dog vibes. I pinned it in the barn under town jokes. She wasn't backing down, so neither could I. More cameras, stronger fences, every move documented. It was only a matter of time. One rainy morning, the ground still soft, I walked the fence line, coffee in hand. Something felt off, the air too still, the herd too quiet. At the north field, the gate hung open again, chain loose, muddy tracks everywhere, blonde fur in the wire. Max was loose, tearing through the pasture, barking like a fiend. The herd scattered, Daisy limping in the back. Another young heifer crashing near the feed truck. I ran, phone recording, rope in hand. Max circled Daisy, her breaths ragged. I tossed the rope, snagged him clean, and dragged him back, both of us slipping in the mud. He whined, confused, tail wagging faintly. Lisa's shriek cut through. "Max! What are you doing to my dog?" She stomped over in pink rain boots, jacket flapping. "You can't manhandle him. He was about to kill my cow," I said, panting. "I've got VYD or 4th offense, plus fence damage." "I didn't open your gate," she snapped. "I was just passing by when he got loose." "You can't prove anything. Your tire tracks say otherwise," I said. "Flamingo decals and all. 2 injured cows now, and a herd that'll take days to calm." She crossed her arms, rattled. "You're bullying me to leave. I've got a lawyer cousin I'll sue." Your dog's lucky he's not shot, I shot back, too raw to soften it. Legally, he could have been. Before she could reply, Sheriff Brooks pulled up, stepping out slow and steady. He took it all in. Muddy dog, spooked cattle, broken gate. Lisa jumped in. Sheriff, he assaulted my dog. Roped him like a circus act. Brooks ignored her, turning to me. Got VY Deo? Every second, I said, handing him my phone. He watched, then pulled out his pad. Lisa Hargrove, he drawled, you're cited for livestock harassment, trespass, and failure to control your animal. Third offense. Next is court. Her face crumpled. This is circumstantial. No, he said, handing her the ticket. It's documented VY Deo's vet bills damage. Animal control's coming today. Leash and muzzle Max or he's gone. She shook with rage. I'll sue this whole backward town. You're obsessed with cows and fences. Brooks tipped his hat. You broke the law. Deal with it. She stormed off, Max trailing behind, whining. Brooks helped me check the cows. Daisy's limp worsened. The other heifer needed a vet. You did right, he said. Kept calm, kept records. Most did use a gun. I nodded, but it didn't feel like a win. Lisa wouldn't let it end here. 3 weeks later, I was in court, binder in hand, every report, photo, VY Deo bill. Lisa sat across, stiff in a tight blazer, her Cusina Phoenix traffic lawyer fumbling papers. She whispered to him, frantic. Judge Clara Holt, a no-nonsense goat lover, presided. Lisa's opening rant about persecution fell flat. When asked, she waved at her cousin, who stood, nervous. My client's been targeted by her neighbor, whose exaggerated events to harass her, he said, botching livestock laws and calling cows rural pets. I laid out my case codes, dates, VY Deo's, Daisy's vet bills, Lisa's notes, her absurd, canine therapy email. The VY Deo of Max chasing Daisy sealed it. Lisa's cousin floundered. Judge Holt shut him down. Lisa's defense? A shaky plea about community and her misunderstood dog. No tears came. Holt ruled, Miss Hargrove, you violate multiple laws: animal control, trespass, livestock harassment. Your suit's dismissed. Pay Dula $2,137.89 for vet costs, Dula $318 for fencing. Fence your property in 30 days, leash and muzzle Max or he's taken. No contact with Mr. Reed. Lisa nodded, dazed. Outside, Brooks grinned. Think she'll quit? She'll run, I said. Can't handle losing. 2 weeks later, a for sale sign popped up at her place. Fancy, desperate. She stopped VYing, stopped walking Max near my land. Word spread. Her tales became local legend. Then one morning, a VYing truck roared off, Max panting in the cab. I watched from my gate, coffee warm, sunrise golden. Daisy healed, the herd calmed, peace returned. Lisa landed in a gated community across the state, strict HOA. No big dogs off leash. Max wouldn't like it. But I had my quiet back, and that was worth every filed paper.